Well, hello. All right, let's talk about some bamboo. I hear that this should do well here. Biggest thing with Vegas and these deserts is this random wind. Pretty much any other element, that's what kills everything. And it's basically the one thing that you can't really do anything against, outside of just picking up everything and moving it. So I got some two bamboos here, got some Oldham and some golden. In fact, I have three different ones. I have a runner golden and a clumping. So I don't think I need to show you how I do the raised beds anymore, but this is what we're working with. The reason I'm using raised beds is because, as we know, I don't exactly have real grass. Bamboo can get like 30 feet tall, and what this will do, it'll shade out this entire area over here, or rather block the wind. Don't want to come out here and see broken trees anymore. These brick walls are kind of low too, so it also gives me privacy from neighbors. That's what we're kind of looking like. Not that I'm doing anything crazy, but I just don't know who thinks of making these walls so short. Planting in the ground is different with this one. This one is the golden running. This should go from side to side. If you're planting this in the normal ground, the thing with these is that running bamboo can pop up anywhere. I think it'd be nicely for this longer raised bed. Really it'd be nice to block this entire area, but one thing at a time. On that opposite side, I'll get some clumping, I think. I'm gonna do that in the ground. What clumping does, it kind of goes in a circle. You can gauge where it's gonna grow. In reality, it'd be nice to have an entire wall of this. Bamboo does require well-draining soil, medium moisture, but it can handle the Vegas heat. If you haven't seen the other videos, this is soil I make, cheaper than buying it from the bags, and precise for what I need. Just like everything else, I like to do things in layers. I don't want anything breaking down in the roots. You go into a forest, it's not like trees are getting buried underneath the soil. Leaves fall, branches fall, it breaks down above, then it feeds down through the bottom from the top. Try to somewhat replicate the natural environment. Easiest way. All right, we are mulched up. Gonna water in deeply. Hopefully within 2 years, this whole area will be filled out. Raised bed is about 1.5 feet, up to 1.8 feet. And I should have done this a long time ago. I did not realize that they sold this locally. Again, be careful if you're planting this in ground, but this way I can't fail. Let's grow.